Hello everybody, my name's Takriva. Welcome back to Victoria 2 playing the two Sicilies, one of the 8 great powers in the world. A lot of it is due to our early industrialization, of course, but that's just strong, industrializing your nation in this time period. Anyway, we are well on our way towards getting some chance to colonize places. No, we've been discredited by France in the Papal States. And discredited means that we gain less influence a day. So minus 75%, but because we neighbor them, it goes up quite quickly. Our other national investors, 3.3 our base. We gain 3.3 still a day. So France is still investing, of course. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna deprioritize them, and we'll start pumping some money into Tuscany instead. Well, money, it's influence. Oh wow, Britain is actually pushing some stuff into there. So interesting. Oh good, they discredited us. Why would Britain discredit us in Tuscany? Oh, the red shirts have risen. Okay. Wow, those are some rebel forces. You know what we have to do though is up our military stockpile a little bit, at least to 20%. That should be fine. But there are a lot of not that many forces on their side, so we should be able to crush them dearly. Wow, in 2 days almost. That's quick. That was a 3-day fight we just had there. 3 days. The red shirts have risen. Oh no. So we've now also been discredited in Tuscany. Well, let's switch over to Modena then. One in Salerno. France is friendly. Modena is not in any... Oh, this could be fun, because Modena is being fought over by both Austria and France. Reggio di Calabria. Let's finish them off then. You also go back to Palermo once you're done. I feel like building a fortress in Palermo. Good, that's one fight one. It's a bit slower for these guys, but they'll get it done. Fortress is not underway yet. We're buying stuff though. That's good. And we have gotten them done. Construction of engineer is allowed. Combat width goes down with muzzle-loaded rifles. But the amount of research we can... Well, inventions... Well, is it just one invention actually? Yeah, it's actually just one invention that we can do. But it gives attack to all of our units. But also increases their supply consumption. We kind of need to get breech-loaded rifles for colonial negotiations. They will... How much is the chance to do that? Invented machine guns, economic responsibility. Interesting. So there's a higher chance of getting it if any great power also has it. Well, we're going to start research regardless. Naval logistics is over here. There are some other research that will actually increase that quite heavily, like machine guns. But that's still way away. November next year, so it's actually done pretty damn fast. Also, we can construct engineers, which have a siege value, so they're strong against fortresses. And you will want one in every army at least when you're trying to invade people. Modena, yeah, France. But France is trying to... Please don't tell me... They discredited... Why don't you discredit France? Seriously, Austria, why? We know it's Austria, so... France should just kick them out of the sphere there. Europe, let's see. I need Sardinia, Piedmont for sure. Let's see how good these are. In sphere, but very low points actually. And they just discredited Spain as well. Only 1 point... No, that's not a lot though. But that's fine. Are they still trying to rise up? Yeah, they went to 100%, but now it's... we kill a lot of them, basically. Also, ooh, small arms factory starts there. It will instantly fill up with people. No, wait, what? A lot of people disappeared. Huh. Apparently, but we do need steel here, which is a bummer, but... oh, small arms factory is being built in Puglia, which I actually don't want because we already have one. We are allowed to destroy it. We'll just let it finish and see what happens then. That's not a good sign. Naval base is done in just over a year, so... let's see. Let's just speed up for now a bit. I mean, it's not a lot happening around us anyway, so just trying to sphere... here we go! Muzzle-loaded rifles. All of our units are stronger now in attack. So if we look at infantry, they're now 6 attack. Wait, wow, we just passed Spain as well. Hello. We passed Spain. Well, we are even on with Spain, but we have more industrial power, which is probably higher regarded. But no, we have more prestige, that's the thing. We have the same amount of score, but we have actually got more prestige than them. We're 8th on prestige. Our Ottoman Empire is probably, yeah, Ottomans are 7th. Sardinia, we're actually doing well here. Because no one else is pumping. Well, we are the only ones doing points here. Remove from sphere. We need 100 for that. Oh, hello! It's the first international crisis, and there are a lot of railroads being built in Egypt, by the way. That's good, because it increases the amount of cotton produced as well. Thessalia. Tensions cause an international crisis. Crisis temperature. So, USA backs... Greece demands something. What is this? Oh. Ah. We are on the fence, I guess. Oh. Now we must take a side, I guess. USA... why is the USA set on both sides? Okay, that's weird. Let's unpause and see what happens. Offer of backing a country. We are not going to back anyone right now. Is brewing. It seems the United Kingdom decided to back Greece. The crisis failed to enlist international... oh. Nothing happened, apparently. Kind of weird, but this would be Thessalia, so they wanted to get this. A crisis is basically... it's sort of that nations, the great powers, start deciding amongst each other. It's like, hey, a small nation wants some piece of their land back. In this case, Greece wanted Thessalia, which is their rightful core. What do we do about it? And, well, in this case, the United Kingdom decided to back Greece. Wow, even more liberals. Liberals are doing well. We're almost halfway through with Sardinia, Piedmont, which is good. Must be friendly, you must have 100 to get them out, and then we need another 100 to put them in our sphere. But decreasing opinion is actually easier, though. Yeah. So I will let it rake up to 100 first, and then we'll see. I know we can increase opinion. North German fear of arms relations. Market structure in the United States of America. How is this doing? Yay, we are actually 1 point ahead of Spain now. Thing is, if we form Italy, we get a lot more industrial score because there are probably industries being constructed and active in at least Sardinia, Piedmont. That we are now going to try and make friendly first and then add to our sphere after that. Average militancy over population is increasing actually, and there it went down again. Just up and down a bit, I guess. Anything. How is Egypt doing? They have a small army, so go to diplomacy. We cannot justify a war just yet because we are in a truce. Tensions dissipate. Tensions in Ras Gharib, Middle Egypt, over here, have been running high for quite some time, but lately there seems to have been a change in the wind. Things seem calmer in the area for some reason, and many militants are returning to useful occupations. It might be that we are perceived as too strong to resist, but it might also just be that anger has burned itself out. Oh, they lose one militancy everywhere there. I had something in my head that I want to do. Anyway, we should remove this focus for now and remove it here. It's now at 1.6 already, so that's fine. No clerks at all, which is kind of odd. We'll just start going back to... let's go back to craftsmen then. That should help them out. Puglia is actually quite high. Oh, I see. You know, let's fund the next level of the fabric factory. I had something in my head that I needed to check on, but now I can't remember what it is. Shipping industry, there is only a luxury furniture project going on. I just don't know what it was anymore. Oh yes, now I see it. Jesus. Increase relations with the United Kingdom. We're now at 0. 100 and whoa. Okay. Right. I think it's because we're trying to build another factory. This one here, fabric, and it's now under construction as well. It's actually going to be finished before the small arms factory is, so not bad. Actually going to put you in middle and you on low priority for now. Right, you in middle, you in high, you in low. So the cement factory has the least priority to get people. It should be the best. And we're almost at a point where we can get friendly very quickly. Well, let's increase our opinion really soon. When we're almost at 100, we should increase our opinion of the Sardinia Piedmont. Now is a good time. Let's increase it once. We'll able to do that again in 2 weeks' time, I think, is what it takes. And then we now France is paying attention. Like, hang on a second, this is not what we want them to be. They know that we are trying to get them out of the sphere. Now they are friendly with us, and since they are pushing a lot of points into it, hopefully they will discredit me, otherwise they want to work up to a higher point. That would be bad. How is the Pope doing? We are not discredited anymore, so we should push into them again. Please discredit me and don't reduce me in power. They're not doing anything. Anyway, then we need to stop it and switch back to the Pope. So, and did France also already switched over as well now? And they stopped. Is France increasing its Sardinia Piedmont? Not right now, they aren't. Which is good news for us. Now they're pushing everything into the Papal States, though. Yeah, it's a fight getting nations into your sphere if they're already sphered. Hopefully they get distracted by other nations trying to do similar things. Sicilian reactionaries? Interesting. Well, the red shirts are still active, though. So get the Pope to friendly, that should be a good start. And once you get them out of a sphere, sometimes they almost immediately lose their interest in a nation, which is kind of odd. Now we're friendly with the Pope. That's of course very good, and suddenly France decides to put more points into them again. Did they decide to do... where are they? Sardinia, Piedmont? No, they're still at 31. And there's a factory done, I think. Accusing us... Oh no, we've been discredited. But right now, we are still getting so much because we are neighbors. But we finished... no, hang on, we finished... There's a naval base. There's a naval base. Look, 34. Wow, that's not a lot. But that allows us to build one more commerce raider. Actually in Africa as well. But let's just build it in Naples. That should be the best place because that's where our navy is. But we need a navy of 30 to actually be able to go to naval power thingies. What's it called? Oh look, they decide to go back into... Yeah, they're going at the same rate now. Let's go back to Tuscany for a bit. Oh, that's Modena, which is also good. Which the UK is trying to do. It's just... Breech-loaded rifles allows construction of guards, which are... let's see. The difference between guards and infantry. So you have irregulars, 3-3, 100%. And the rest is actually the same. So 3-3 versus 6-5. But then come an 8-3. So they're not... Infantry are stronger at defense, but guards are better at offense. And maneuvering as well, actually. But now we have the research we need to actually gain us enough points to start colonizing, which is good. Now I want to get battleship column doctrine so we can have an increased naval base actually. How long will it take? Probably not long. 9th of September next year, so that's 9 months. Then we will upgrade, definitely upgrade these 3 naval bases because Jesus, we kind of need it. Oh yeah. We need bigger naval bases. Modena, actually, no one is trying to beat us with them. That's good. Neutral, friendly. Oh, this, I hope. Oh, wow, France and Germany are at the same point. I really hope France will put points in here and kick Austria out of the sphere. Oh! A colonial regiment in one of our colonies has had an encounter with a regiment from another colonial power, which had, according to a military report, crossed into our colonial claim on an obscure waterway a fair distance into the colony's hinterland. The report further goes on to state that this foreign regiment was, when encountered by our patrol, in the process of conducting a geological survey of the area, the subject of which is as of yet unknown to us. Hawkish members of our war cabinet see this as a direct assault on Two Sicilies' territorial integrity and call for the execution of a plan they've termed quite simply Operation Sicilian Fury. Not Nick Fury, which gives us a place in the Sun casus belli against the Netherlands. And I do not believe that this is really worth going to war over, truth be told. Not versus the Netherlands, because they are nowhere close to us, but increasing jingoism and other things at home is really good, actually. Upper House, liberal, still going up. But militancy we kind of can use for increased... Send expedition. Yeah, we need more. We need those inventions to actually push through. So we need breech loaded. No, we need... Where is it? Negotiation. Hang on. Breech loaded rifle. Colonial negotiations. Ah, we actually need... Huh? So it does not have a base percentage like the other ones. Think. So you actually need to invent more stuff to be able to do that. Ah, economic responsibility. Where is that one? Oh, all the way down here. Wow, 1870. And then there is the naval logistics, which is probably also 1870. Well, so we are almost there, but not quite enough. Modena, we are neutral, but I'm going to let it keep going up until we're at least close to 100, so we can instantly go to friendly with Modena as well. Pressure chambers for thorax surgery. When doing thorax surgery, a big problem had been the oxygen in the bloodstream. By doing them in a pressure chamber, the risk of hazard diminished considerably. +1 prestige. We have Sardinia Piedmont is a friendly. We have the Pope as a friendly. Now working on Modena, then we have left Parma, Bologna, Tuscany, and Lucca. Wow, so many places. Takes a while to get everyone in your sphere. 30 industrial power. Who passed us actually? Sweden did again. Oh, yeah, probably because they have a lot more people. But their prestige and military is just nothing compared to ours. Ha, ha, ha. The problem is with the amount of points France has in Modena, they could just kick me down a notch instantly. Ottoman liberation of Transjordan. Okay. Can I join this side? We could join that side. Oh, look, breech-loaded rifle armament, which makes everyone stronger again. So we have now 36, so I could actually start on... Yeah, I do want to modernize our navy quite heavily. But I would also love to have is a... I don't want a clipper shipyard, I want a steamer shipyard, guys, come on. Get real. Anyway, crisis averted. Ooh, army attrition down. Anyway. No, hell no, not happening. You're not getting through us. Scientists and engineer to Sicily report to have invented breech-loaded rifle armament. Just happened. Baden-Württemberg, Swedish relations. Actually, that reminds me, we need to increase our relations with the United Kingdom again. We need to get them very up high so they don't declare war on us just for any reason when we declare on the Ottomans. Discovery of aerial bacteria and the development of antiseptics revolutionized life for humanity. No longer did open wounds mean amputation or death. Now infections and even fevers could be cured with modern medicine. Army attrition down, military hospitals up, pub growth up. So now we will get even more people in the nation. It's one hell of a sensation, this nation. Can I not say justify war right now? Oh, we're still in a truce. Well, how can they get out? Oh, wow. Probably because our war lasted that long, I suppose. Well, I would like the Sinai Desert and maybe go further south. Because there is probably colonial. And we cannot get anything else right now, which is a shame, but... Oh, hello, we could actually colonize this. Ah, yes, the range from a naval base is important. Okay, this is actually very good to know. That's also why we're increasing our naval base. I think that extends the range as well. Oh, we passed Sweden again when it comes to our industrial power, which is good. Battleship column doctrine instantly increased 3 of our naval bases in strength. Because that's just what we need. Can I go back to the UK again? 17th, there we go, another one. We are at a... Damn it! Why didn't we get a message for this one? France banned us, which dropped us completely to 0 as well. Oh, it's bad. Let's go for Lucca. These France doesn't have that many points there. Damn, there should have been a message for that one. There wasn't. So now I was like, hey, let's increase this. Nope. Really? France? Really? Lucca is going up fast though, which is good. Yeah, that screwed us over in Modena. But it's only for a year at least. Ah, boy. Sardinia, we are still friendly, which is good, of course. Ottoman Empire wants access, is not going to get it. Still out. They're also out with the Netherlands now. Well, at least we're going to increase relations with the UK again. Najd, you know what? You can have access. I'm allowing you to move through. Bureaucracy versus nepotism. Nepotism. Civil services, always seeking maximum efficiency, progressively tried to free themselves from political control. They began to set their own sets of regulations and hire their own staff. In other countries, however, civil servants were chosen among political supporters and allies. By use of patronage, the administration was thus kept into line. We are a great power indeed. We are working on sparing people. Well, at least Lucca is doing well. We could discredit France right now. Harder for them. It's only for 180 days though, so that's not long at all. But that banning thing is just really annoying. You need to time when you do what with each nation. So, but the fact that we didn't get a message from it was really annoying. Actually, message settings. Diplomacy. Where is it? When a nation alliance, opinion in another nation, don't need to do that. When we decrease the opinion of another nation, when we ban the embassy of a nation, when a nation bans the embassy of when a nation discredits, when we discredit, where is it then? Wow, that actually was weird. It's not actually here. That's just annoying as hell. One more. Ban. We'll search for ban. When we ban the embassy, when a nation bans the embassy of another nation in our country, when a nation bans the embassy of another nation, when our embassy, there it is. Game is not currently displayed as a pop-up. It says it's displayed as a pop-up, but it's not doing it. Interesting. Well, actually that should be. It's always interesting. Come on. That's just. Yeah, it's always interesting when someone bans us. Because they don't think that Modena is an interesting nation, apparently, I guess. Great powers. We are now 8 points over Spain. Yes, I think we solidified our great power status. For now, there are people that can become instantaneous great powers at one point as well. Lucca is doing well. There's only... that's actually cool. There is only Austria in that sphere. Let's increase our opinion to cordial. Oh, hello. And there we have some research as well. Anyway, we have improved our opinion of Lucca. Populism versus the establishment. For gaining power, the would-be politician would usually try to obtain the power of people already well established in the elite. It was the easiest road for climbing the power ladder, but a minority of them, mostly coming from a more liberal bourgeoisie, bet instead on the support from the uneducated masses, excluded from the political scene. So political reform desire, plus 5%. What else do we have left on this list? Prophylaxis against malaria, 5%, that should go up. Invented inorganic chemistry, supply limit, farming output, fertilizer production. It's not really good. Well, it's good, but it's not that interesting right now. Mechanical production, throughput. Lots of production increases, actually. I do like this one. So we're going to do mechanical production. Why is the research points? Because we have known the existence of this research for a while, so the cost goes down. Will be done in June of next year. That's good, so 9 months only. Long-range fire tactic, Navy's organization, chemotherapy, Hegelian idealism, but impressionist music. No one else has discovered it yet, so guess we're lucky the fact that we got the other two already. Empiricism, that will be our 1860. Ooh, we need to save up in the last year before, because this one I want to boost instantly, because the philosophy tree will get you quicker research every time you get a new tech. Anyway, we can now increase our naval bases, so we shall expand them everywhere. It will be a bit expensive, but it is well worth it, especially for us. Anyway, this will be the end of this episode. We have done some tech-wise. We are working our way up the social ladder, so to speak, with the other nations. Let's actually increase our relations with the UK again, because we can. I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.